Hello and welcome, gorgeous Geminis. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here to do your August tarot reading. Well, there's a lot still happening in the heavens and it's a busy time for many people emotionally, spiritually and psychologically. So let's get to the board and have a look what's happening for you. And I've already pre-shuffled these cards, gorgeous Geminis. Look, they're jumping right out of my hands there. Okay, so Gemini for August. No, doesn't feel right. Let me just, that one's better. Okay, so closing my eyes now, what do I see for August? I see a door opening up in front of me, and as I step out into that space, it's all pink. Okay, so pink is about the heart chakra, particularly self-love and nurturance. So it really is a great time, beginning of August, for you to do some self-help, self-pampering, have a massage if you're not in a COVID area, facials, things like that, anything where you can improve your well-being. It's also a great time to reflect on what you're doing in your life and what is going on. Okay, and we have the Three of Cups. This is quite a social card, and you'll see three lasses here, and they're in the mouth of the fish. So there's some subconscious contents coming up, and so you could be triggered on a few little things, but it's nothing major. If you're working together on a project, it will come off. If you're socializing, you'll probably have a fine time. It'll be fine. However, there could be a few little hiccups or glitches. So you might notice that one person or two people, maybe they get together and form a clique and you feel out of it. It doesn't ruin the friendship or anything like that, but you start to become aware that all is not as it seems. Okay, so you can see this one in the middle is a bit wasteful. The three are totally different personalities. This one's very active and out for a great time, a lot of fun. This one's more subdued, and she thinks a lot, and she does understand what's going on. Okay, so this could also be your family, siblings, for example, and you know, maybe this one in the middle is vying for the parents' attention a lot more than the other two. There could be something about wills or inheritances. I'm just picking up on that too. Okay, so that's your first card. Now, looking at the second card for August. Okay, so second week of August. What do we find? Going with that card there. Closing my eyes now. Okay, I'm seeing this, it's like champagne glasses, reminds me of this. So a time of celebration though. And it could be somebody's birthday, or I actually get the word achievement. So something that somebody's done or achieved here. And we come up with the Queen of Wands. This is a very motivational card. The Queen of Wands is a person who is very organized but very passionate about what she does. She could be somebody who works at home who is very sort of craft oriented. She could be particularly good with her hands, but she's very motivated to get stuff done. She's very, even though it's a fiery, passionate energy, she does get stuff done because she's seated on a wooden throne here, which is about grounding. She has her feet on the ground. She has a baseball bat. So this is about turning the fiery, motivational, spiritual energy into something that's physical and real. There's a lot of happiness in the background here with these sunflowers you can see. Sunflowers are reminiscent of the sun, also indicates that there's some insight and awareness. Now down the bottom here you'll see she has a Bengal cat, Prince Harry. My Prince Harry is asleep at the moment, so he's not here to help with the background noise, the background sound. But this is saying that she's in touch with her instincts, okay? So she's quite instinctual and she goes with her gut feeling, okay? So that's sort of like the beginnings of clairsentience, the ability to feel with your gut and in your body what is actually happening, okay? So that's a really nice card. It's also related to the divine feminine, and also related, obviously, because it's the Queen, related to royalty, okay? If we could all look back in our family trees, we would probably see a good many of us have royal blood. Okay, so going now with the third card for the third week of August. And what do we see? Closing my eyes now. I see the ocean. What's that big flipper coming out of the ocean? It's a whale. Or is it a dolphin? It's a whale. And whales are about memories, records, the records of the past, the records of the universe, you know, your previous lifetimes, the whole of your history, not just here on Earth. Okay, so you could be having some flashes come back from the past, and the Six of Cups gives you a feeling of abundance. There's a lot of flowers down here in these little cups. I don't know if you can see those, but they indicate happiness, okay? And she's got a swing here. She swings back and forth. Maybe it's hard to make a decision on something, but you're just enjoying the place where you're at the moment. There's also a lot of opportunity and growth with these trees and grass, and she's wearing green, okay? So a time of enjoyment. And it's not necessarily about enjoying what you're doing at the moment, but it could be more to do with just pure innate happiness for no specific reason. Okay, let's have a look at the next card. Okay, so last 10 days or so of August for you. Going with that card there, what do I see? Somebody's sick here and they have a mask over their face, or at the very least it looks like a towel, or could have a fever or an infection, you know, the feeling of heat. Okay, this could be physically, but it could also be spiritually releasing some toxins as well. We see the Two of Wands. Okay, so you may have been restricted in some way. See here, we've got this stone wall, but towards the end of August, these restrictions are going to ease. Okay, so in your situation, this might be to do with COVID actually. If you're living in an area where there's a lot of COVID cases, the restrictions could ease and you can step out of the zone you're the zone you're in. You see here she's burning sage, she's wearing blue for self-expression, the red for action. These baseball bats are action, and there is sort of like grey cloud in the background. So coming out of a difficult situation and moving more into the light, moving out of the restrictions. You see the earth up here in a balloon, just suggesting she's in touch with her spiritual side. But this is about, because it's wands, it's about the passionate, fiery motivation of moving forward, and you'll see that she can get out of her restrictions, her challenges. Okay, and those grey clouds will pass away. Last 3 days of the month for you, gorgeous Geminis. Going with that card there, closing my eyes now. Last 3 days of August, what do I see? The door's opening up. I've got the colour blue. I get the word trust because it's a particular shade of blue that I see, and it's like the kind of blue that makes you feel that you can trust somebody. And I'm feeling with the blue some sadness. I'm not sure if it's your sadness or you're with a person who is sad, but this building of trust and even respect. Okay, so Two of Swords. Okay, this makes sense in the sense of Two of Swords about decisions and cutting from the past. And these are reflections from the past that are coming up. And so there may be some sorrowful events that happened in your past, and it's time to learn to trust again. This could be your own energy rather than an actual person. It could be a person, but I'm feeling more strongly it's your own energy about learning that what happened to you happened for a reason, even if we don't understand that reason now. You know, with time and hindsight, it is quite likely that we'll come to understand what it is and why these things happen to you. Okay, but there's some decisions to be made, and you're going to cut with that once and for all. You're going to put that baby to bed and be done with it. Okay, so here you can see cups, wands, swords. Sorry, cups, wands, swords. Okay, so a lot of emotion happening in August, some fiery passions coming up, but it is about stepping out and freeing yourself in some way, okay? And I have had a theme lately which has been about independence, and this suggests that there's more independence coming to you in August. Now, I'll just close my eyes now, gorgeous Geminis, and see what I can see to sum up as a psychic summary and whatever comes through. Okay, so there's something coming through here. Oh, right, okay. It's runners. I see a pair of runners. Okay, this just implies that you'll be out and about more. Depending, of course, what country you're in. It's a bit hard to do a reading for the whole sort of world because we're all at different stages. Probably if you're in the US, you'll be out and about more. If you're in Melbourne, Australia, you won't be, because Melbourne is under lockdown there as COVID has started up again. The situation's been mishandled, and the cases are coming back. And so they're going into lockdown tonight, in fact. But most of my audience now will be out and about more. I see a ladder climbing up out of a dark pit in the ground. There's been a hole in the ground here. I get you climbing up. You can see the light, and it's shining down on you. There's some silvery things that are floating in the sky. I really don't know what. Oh, right, okay. It's a PowerPoint. So the power plug that plugs into the point, and the silvery bits are the prongs in the power plug. So that suggests that you're going to plug into something and get more power, more vitality, more energy coming through. You could be feeling more motivated, especially with all that wands energy there. Okay. I'm in a swimming pool, a little kid's wading pool in the backyard, and I'm playing and having some fun. So this is time to let your inner child out, who's been probably cooped up for a long time in one way or the other, whether that be due to lockdowns or whether that be that you've kept your fun side down a little bit and you haven't been enjoying yourself as much as you could have. Okay, so more enjoyment coming through to you in August, gorgeous Geminis. Okay, alrighty, thanks so much for joining me. If you found this helpful, please give it a like, leave me a comment. I love to answer your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. And everybody, even if you're not new here, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you get regular updates, okay, because I'm videoing a lot these days now. But most importantly, have a very wonderful month, and I shall catch you again soon. Okay, bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.